Good night, Master Tanaka. Good night. Good night, Helen, friend. I am Saint Germain, and I am here full of energy. Every time you are looking at your being and recognizing the fullness of your energy, I suggest that all of you begin to generate, in your own being, the recognition of who you are. When you are on an embodied plane and remain in recognition that you are only personalities, what happens? These personalities begin to interact with each other. So, yes, all of you have family groups, and within these family groups, you still recognize yourselves as individuals. But what is always said, I even put, that favors you to open to understand, what is a family nucleus? What does it mean for you all to be together within this family, exchanging experiences? When many beings began to interpret the family as the greatest karma, there were several interpretations. Some beings interpret karma as being the payment of mistakes, other beings interpret karma as being even a totally mistaken form of their being, and they begin to interpret that this mistaken form must be modified, because if there is no change, they even state that this karma will remain. They start to generate an interpretation that this karma is as if it were even a condemnation of yourself. But notice, when you use that word, what must you be leading to your own being? An opportunity for change, because when you came into this incarnation for a purpose and gathered in this family nucleus, what do you observe? That this karma becomes an experience. An experience where everyone can understand themselves. When there is this proper understanding, I place that all the relationships you are establishing with each other become more harmonious, and that this becomes the form of respect manifesting itself. That's why you come to understand that the family represents your best experience for your being. You realize that within this family nucleus, everyone can change. Because this is a process everyone wants to change, they notice it in their daily lives. They don't need to go anywhere else to experience it or allow themselves this change. But what must be done is for everyone to reinterpret what they call karma and begin to develop understanding, because through experience, they will observe that harmony starts to be established. Many of us are even setting harmony as a goal. But what will you observe? This harmony is not even to be, let's say, guided through understanding. You are desiring harmony, but without realizing that what is happening is an imposition. Then you want to generate harmony through an imposition. However, that is not possible because harmony is established only in respect, and respect can be decided, including the way we generate understanding among us. All of us who are in nuclear families and continue to generate friction within this family nucleus, what should we observe? Understanding yourself increasingly will lead you to a more valid form of interpretation. Many times, even questions were asked, but Master, how can an interpretation be in an orientation in a true way? What are you going to understand? With each step that you aim at within your being, with each step that you allow yourself, figuratively speaking, to advance, what are you going to perceive? That this step you are taking is generating an opening in your being. This opening is the way you are allowing yourself to manifest. Therefore, it is said that at each step, you are generating permission. So many times, when you start to make judgments about your interpretations, you decide that, in this way, you are not guiding them towards a proper form, you will maintain them within a judgment. In judgment, there is no understanding. As you build awareness, within that understanding, you will develop an orientation that becomes more favorable for each of you. That's why, knowing how to understand your being and learning the proper way to orient yourself, I always say that it will bring each of you more permissions, and that you will observe the experiences generated through those permissions. When you create permissions, the experiences you allow yourself in this family nucleus become increasingly adequate and oriented towards harmony. That's why setting even a goal for your being, a goal of understanding, will help you conduct your own self-indoctrination more effectively. With these words, I bid you farewell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.